Hi everyone, I'm Ellen Jaffe-Jones. I'm a certified personal trainer, certified running coach, and a nationally ranked sprinter, and so happy to be with GetSetUp and offering you a class on 6 simple exercises you can do with the ball. It may be 6, it may be 8, who knows? We just get going and we'll lose track of time because this is so much fun when you play with a ball. It takes you back to your childhood, right? So the first thing we're going to do is using a lightweight ball to start with, but get your heavier one ready if you'd like to use one later on. We're just going to sit down, up and down, holding the ball straight in front of us. What this forces you to do is use your quads, use your core, keeping it nice and tight. And we're just gonna do about a minute of this or until your body says, no, stop, I can't do a second more. But just keep it going, landing on your heels, keeping focused on a nice tight core. And trying not to collapse like I just did, but that was a lot of fun. And squeezing that ball just like this. All right, from the standing position, we're just gonna throw it back and forth, landing on one foot at a time. If you feel any pain or twinges, that is your body trying to say, back it off. Just do it at your own comfort level and respecting what your body is feeding back to you. It's a great feedback machine. Now we're just going to hold the ball and squeeze 5 times like a pulse. We're going to do this 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. 4, 2, 3, 4. Relax. 5, 2, 3, 4. Relax. 6, 2, 3, 4. Relax. 7, 2, 3, 4. Relax. 8, 2, 3, 4. Relax. 9, 2, 3, 4. Relax. Last one. And relax. Good. All right, now we are going to turn the ball like this, one hand on top and one hand on bottom, and we're just gonna rotate it like this, like you're opening a jar. Oh, the jars should be so easy to open. And reverse directions. And that jar should really be open by now. Now we're gonna flip it over to the other side and unscrew that lid. Our fingers get so much use on a keyboard or a phone, and then before you know it, they're kind of frozen in that position. So I don't know how many jars we have anymore. It's kind of flip top, pop top. Jars and cans, let's reverse directions. And so doing motions like this that kind of reactivate those atrophied muscles are all good. Put your arms down, take a breath, and now we're gonna do figure eights like this. With our arms and the ball, twisting it over, just warming up for our second repetition, which will be with this ball if you want to stay with it. Very lightweight. You can buy these at any big box store. You don't have to get any special gym equipment or sports equipment. But our second set, the game plan is we are going to use the heavier ball. You can also buy those at big box stores or fitness stores, sporting goods stores, and they start usually with 6-pound balls. That's what I'm going to use today. And they go all the way up to the big, ginormous medicine balls. But you just decide what's best for you. And one of these little guys is just fine. All right, now we're gonna challenge our coordination, going around the world, just like this, trying to keep your arms at chest level. Of course, behind your back, you might need to drop them a bit, but respect your range of motion. And if you can't reach behind you, that's okay, just go back and forth. Just like this, opening up as much as you can. But if you can go all the way around the world, knock yourself out. This really opens up your chest too. It's all about having fabulously functioning lungs so you can keep breathing to the fullest extent that you can. We are now going to reverse directions. And if this is starting to burn a little bit or it's just too much, you can reduce the height just down to this level. Just keep it going. We're also trying to get our heart rate up a little bit. Any movement is wonderful. And of course, keeping your arms at chest level above your heart is going to help increase your heart rate, which is a good thing when you're exercising. The more you exercise, the more your heart gets used to it and likes it. Okay. Now we are just going to toss back and forth, picking up the knees a little bit. This is also good for balancing. Something we need to keep working on, especially as we age. For more of a challenge, you can close your eyes. It's really hard, actually. But only do it if you feel comfortable. When you close your eyes and do balancing exercises, it makes your brain work in a very different way than when you have your eyes open and we're looking at the environment to maintain our focus. This time we're going to pick up the knees even more, so you might be keeping the ball closer in. And totally okay if you lose it. That's what you're doing, is challenging your brain to keep it all together. Nice high knees here. And of course, if you look at the ball, that may help you to maintain balance, but more of a challenge to look away and to close your eyes. It'll feel really different. Life is about challenges, right? Okay, give your legs, your arms a break. This time, we're going to do same side catch with one arm, if you can. If it's better to use two arms with a twist, all good. See how high you can toss it. Yeah, balls bring back great childhood memories, I hope. And the other side. And you might find that was my left side, and I am not left-handed, so whatever handed you are, that side might be a whole lot easier. And you see I'm kind of cheating a little bit and tossing it into my body to keep it from really falling out of my hand. That's okay, whatever works. Okay, and now we're going overhead with a squat. So whatever a squat looks like for you. You don't need to go very deep at all with this, but Just keep your core tight. Give it to you from the side. And again, just keeping it all together is the name of the game here, and having fun. Are we having fun yet? I hope so. You can try bouncing it off the ceiling. Why not? It gives you a fast return and makes you prepare for the unexpected, which life is kind of all about, right? Okay. This time we're going to do figure eights through our legs. So with one hand, shifting from foot to foot. You can also do this with a kettlebell. I love to do this with a kettlebell, actually. Just back and forth. Keeping it fun, keeping it light, keeping your core tight. And up, a few tosses to relax. And we're gonna go back down there pretty soon for and around the world. Around our ankles. So keeping your weight mainly on your heels, but staying balanced. Enjoying the stretch while you're down here. Slight bend in the knees. Don't lock them in. And reverse. Don't forget to breathe. And that's a wrap on the lower part of the body with the light ball. All right, now we're going to change balls. And as I mentioned, this is a 6-pound ball. You can see from the label there that it shows that. You could also use, as I mentioned, a kettlebell. So let's do the next round with the 6-pound ball. Or you can just use the same lightweight ball, whatever works for you. All right, so we are going to sit down on the couch and then with a tight core, come up, squeezing those quads, up again. Yeah, really does make a difference when you use a heavier ball. Don't forget to breathe. Never hold your breath when exercising. It is so not good for you. Gotta keep the oxygen circulating throughout your whole body, especially your heart. So the more you exercise, the easier it's going to be to breathe, and for all your muscles, including your favorite one of all, your heart, to work efficiently and smoothly. So keeping your weight mainly on your heels. Try not to flop down like I just did. Keeping it nice and controlled. But hey, we're all mortals. We do what we can, right? Ugh, yeah. If you need to grunt, nobody's listening, hopefully. So just do what you need to do to get it done. Because grunting is okay when you are working out. If that's how you need to breathe and stay focused. All right. If you're out of breath, that's a good thing. Give yourself a second to recover. And we are now going to squeeze the ball. And we'll just do this 5 pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Yes. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, relax. 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, relax. 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, relax. 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, relax. And 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, relax. Give your shoulders a break if you need to. Rotate them both directions. Whatever you need to do to just recover for a second or two. All right, the next one we are going to do the rotations. We started on this side, so let's do it that way this time too. So this is a heavier ball. You can hold it out to the side like this. You can rest it on your hip. Whatever you need to do to feel comfortable, as long as you aren't making something hurt. And then we're going to rotate the other direction and flip it over. You can hold your elbow out to the side or rest it on your hip if you like. Our wrists can get pretty weak over time, and anything that is weight-bearing like this is just so helpful. So turn it the other direction. That jar should be very open by now. All right, shake out your wrists, rotate them if you like. And now we are going to toss the ball back and forth. And because it's heavier, we're going a little more slowly. Putting a little bend in your knee. Following the momentum of the ball back and forth. Just like this. Keeping your core tight, tummy in. And of course, always continuing to breathe. And then we are now going to do some catches and doing a squat as we come down with it. And you'll see with a heavier ball, this is it's easier to do it because just the force of gravity makes you squat. So we're gonna throw it up, not to the ceiling, but just a little toss like that and come down. Keeping the core tight. Try not to hunch your shoulders over from the side. Keeping your eye on the ball. Always a good idea. If you have any twinges in your shoulders, go back to the lighter ball. All right, we're gonna toss from side to side again. Letting your feet come off the ground. And let's put a little back kick to it. Almost like a skater with a ball. Good. All right, take a breath, catch your breath. Phew. And now we're going to toss the ball up in the air to one side and then back to the other side when we run out of energy on the first side. So it's going to look like this. You're going to open up your hip and toss up like that. Maintaining your balance. And to the other side. Open up your hip and your knee. Stay balanced. Do as I say, not as I do, my mother used to say. All right, up in the air, coming down. Oh, yeah. All right, good job. Now we are going to sit down holding this ball, and we're gonna do a little sneaky core work. So we're gonna lean back, maybe at about a 45-degree angle, maybe not quite that much. Put the ball out in front, and we are going to bring it over to one side, pass it off in the middle, and twist. Got that? To the side, center, and leaning back, keeping our core very tight here. So this really works your core. One of my favorite core exercises you can do on a chair, on the floor, whatever works. Just passing it off in the center, like that. You can do this with a light ball as well. Doesn't have to be this heavy baby, but you just get a lot more bang for your buck if you can ramp up the weights. And you can do this gradually. Start with a light ball and work up a pound or two at a time with just a barbell. Okay, rest the ball on your knees, wipe the sweat, enjoy your increased heart rate, and now we are going to put the ball up on our chest. Just do baby crunches if this is okay with you and your doctor. Sometimes we have back issues, so if this doesn't work, just don't go back as far or toss it from arm to arm. But again, this is so good for your core. Just baby crunches. Keeping the breathing going. Inhale back, exhale up. Inhale back, exhale up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Take a break. Sweat is a good thing, very good thing. Now we are going to center the ball up here and toss it, just move it to the side and then twist to the other side. And you'll really feel this in your obliques and just your side body. Moving very slowly, especially if you have a heavier weighted ball. Keep the breathing going. Very good. Sit at our desk so much. This is just a good awakening for the waist. It just kind of folds down into itself when we sit at our desk too much or on a chair too much. All right. Next one, we're going to place the ball between our legs and scoot as far to the edge of the chair or the couch that is safe, where you support yourself with your arms if you would like to, or not, whatever works. We're going to squeeze the ball to the count of 5. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Squeeze. 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 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. You know, they have those fancy abductor machines in the gym, and that is what this really imitates here. So this time we are going to place the ball just above the knee, about 2 inches or so, and we're going to lift our leg like this. 2, 3, sit up straight. 4, keep your core in. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And other side. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. All right, let's drop the ball. And if you want to use a kettlebell or stay with a lighter ball, that's fine for our closing exercises. So with a kettlebell, you hold it by the sides here, and this is around the world. Just reaching up like that, keeping your core, tummy nice and tight. And breathing up and exhaling on the way down. Breathing up and exhaling on the way down. 4. On the way down, exhale. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9 and 10, reverse. Just as high as you can go, as high as your arms want to take you. If by now you can only go face level, that is completely fine. Whatever works for you. Around the world in 30 minutes. I hope you've enjoyed this workout. Last one. Good. All right, let's just do a few little stretches here. Put your arm across the side here. Other side, and you can certainly continue stretching off camera. Interlace your fingers. Rotate the shoulders back. Come forward. And holding on or not, bring your knee up. Big inhale and slowly release. Bring the other knee up. Normal for one side to feel more balanced than the other. Nice deep breath here, release. And feet shoulder width apart. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale it up. And exhale it down. Thank you all so much for joining Get Set Up and I doing these exercises. We'll see you in the next one.